To add decimals, you always need to line them up. So it would be 5.62 plus negative 12.90. And you always need to use the 0 as a placeholder. So now I will add 2 plus 0, which is 2. 9 plus 6, which is 15. Then I put my decimal down, and it would be 5 plus 2 plus 1, which is 8. And then 1 plus 0, which is 1. And then it's both started off negative, so it would be negative 18 and 52. To subtract decimals, you always need to line them up just like you would in addition. And you always need to use your zeros as placeholders like you would in addition. And now I will subtract. 9 minus 0 is 9. 6 minus 3 is 3. Then I will bring my decimal right down. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. And 1 minus 0 is 1. So my answer is 13.39, which is 13 and 39 tenths. To multiply decimals, you first have to write the problem. And multiplication doesn't require you to line up the decimals. So 7 times 3 was 14. 7 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. And then 7 plus 7 times 4 is 28. And then you would see where the decimal is on both. So the decimal's right there. So it has 2 plus 1, which is 3. So I go like this. And then it would equal 2.814. And that is my answer. So to subtract decimals, you need to write it. So W minus 5.8 equals 1.2. You need to do plus 5.8, and then on this side you also need to do 5.8, and then you need to add these two, and it would be 2 plus 8, which is 10, and then 5 plus 1, which is 6 plus 1, which is 7, and then bring it down, so you would get an answer of 7.02, and that is what W equals. So to add a decimal, you need to write it, which is, I'm doing K plus 3.91 plus 28.00. You need to write minus 3.91 on each side of the decimal. 3.91, put 0 as your placeholder. And then you do, you can't take anything from that, so it would be 9, 10, 7, 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 minus 9 is 0, 7 minus 3 is 4, and 2 minus 0 is 2. Then you bring your decimal down, so then K equals 24.09, and that's your answer. Then to multiply a decimal, you would write it, so 1.2 times y equals 1.44, and you would do, on each side, you would put this, and you would do 1.2, 1.2, so I can't do that in my head, so I would write 1.44 times 1.2. 4 times 2 is 8, and then 2 times 4 is also 8. 2 times 1 is 2, add a 0. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. Add 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, and 1. So then you will do, so this one has 2 plus 1 is 3, so 1, 2, 3. Then your answer would be 1.728. So to divide a decimal, you need to do n over 8.2 equals negative 0.6. You do 8.2 on this side, and then 8.2 on this side. You can't do that, so you cross it out. And then you do 0.6 divided by 8.2. You move that over 1, so you move that over 1. And then 6 over 8 once. And that is 2. And then 6 goes into 22. 3 times, which is 18, which is 4. And then it goes into 40 5 times evenly, so it'll be 1.35. So to add decimals, you just do 6 over 15 plus 3 over 15, and there's already the same denominator, so you would just do 6 plus 3 over 15. 6 plus 3 is 9 over 15, so 9 over 15 is your answer. To subtract decimals with different denominators, I'm going to be using calculator. So I'm going to go 21 over 24 times 2 and then times 2. And I'm going to be doing 21 times 2 is 42. And 24 times 2 is 48. And then I will be doing 1 over 2 times 24 and then times 24. 1 times 24 is 24 and then 48. So then I have these two, so I will now subtract them. So then 42 minus 24 is 24. 48 minus, 48 is the same. Divided by 2, divided by 2, it would equal 12 over 24. Divided by 2, divided by 2, it would equal 6 over 12. Divided by 2, divided by 2, it would equal 3 over 6. And that is the farthest you can go. To multiply fractions, you have to rewrite them, so you have to do 1 over 4 times negative 2 over 3, which equals 1 times negative 2 over 4 times 3, and then you can't do any of that. So you change that to a 1, change that to a 2. So it'll be 1 over 6, and that's simplified. So you're done. To divide fractions, you have to rewrite it. So you keep 3 over 4. Change the division sign to the multiplication sign, and then you flip 6 7, and then you do 3 times 7 over 4 times 6. Goes in once, twice, and then it equals, what's 7 times 1? 7 over 8, and you have 7 over 8. To add fractions, you rewrite it, so m plus 1/6 equals 5/6. You would do minus 1/6, cross it out, and then do minus 1/6 over here. Because, whatever you do to one side, you've got to do to the other. So, then you would do equals, and you do 5/6 minus 1/6, 5 minus 1, and the denominator stays the same. 5 minus 1 is 4 over 6, and you can divide that by 2, and it equals 2 over 3. And that's your answer. So for this one, you would do n minus 1/5 equals 3/5, and then do plus 1/5, and then plus 1/5, and then cross that out, and then go like that. And then you would do 3/5 plus 1/5 equals 3 plus 1 over 5 equals 4 over 5. And it can't simplify anymore, so that's your answer. Then, to multiply, you would do 1/5 times x equals 4. And then you would do 5 over 1, because that's its reciprocal. And then you put that in parentheses and cross this out. And then you would do 4 times 5 over 1. And then 4 is 1 over 4 times 5 over 1. And then 4 times 5 over 1 equals 20 over 1 equals 20. And for this one, you would do 6 over 1 pi equals 1 over 2. And you do 1 over 6 because that's its reciprocal. And yeah, 1 over 6. And then cross it out, and then equals. And then you would do 1/2 times 1/6. And then you need to find the common denominator. And then your common denominator would be 6. So you would do 3 over 6 times 1 over 6. And then 3 times 1. 6 is 3 times 6. And then you can, that's it. But you can divide that by 3. So it'll be 1 over 2. And that's your answer.